Alright guys, welcome back to episode 297. I'm trying to figure out what the hell going on, boy. Anyway, so what I bought here is I bought a crankshaft position sensor for the truck because I remember a guy, shout out to dude on Facebook group, on a Facebook firstgen group, told me, he was like, are you having charging issues? And I was like, nah. And at the time I was not having charging issues, but after we went and did the overdrive solenoid and transmission, the truck automatically, well, I turned the truck on, just to the on position, and I was playing music while we were underneath the truck. And next thing you know, I get up there, of course it's dead. And then I was like, oh, no worries. I got jumper cables, I hooked it up to, you know, freaking El Paso, jumped it, and then next thing you know, thought it was fine. Was not fine. Turned out then the truck wouldn't stay charged. I even drove the truck and everything was dead. My battery gauge was completely at the bottom. Everything was dead as I was driving. Didn't fix the issue. I was driving it to test drive. It was a test drive after we got done. And issues not fixed, still won't go into overdrive, and now we're having charging issues. So once that started happening, which like I said, these weren't issues before the truck, I would start it up, come over and over again, and be test driving it before when I was testing things, and still was having the same issue. So yeah, so thinking it's the crankshaft position sensor, so bought one of those. We're trying to snap it in, but see, we're having a problem is fuck, where is it at? I already said it, but I ain't gonna cap, I lost it my darn self. Right there. So that right there is basically, that bolt is not wanting to come out. It's stripped. Been having issues with it. So that was yesterday. I didn't film it. Thank God I didn't film it, because I'd have been a waste of battery. So yeah, today that's gonna be the project, and then still trying to figure out whether we should take the water pump off or try to hack away at the freaking fan, because the sensor, or the mounting point for the sensor, is underneath that water pump basically. So we'll get back to you. Hopefully I'm not going to start the video again until we get this out, which I think with the idea I have, I think we'll get it out today. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so here where we are now. So focus, if you could focus. Okay, so basically you see, what I decided to do was just break this. I used the chisel. We tried, and my buddy had some chisels. We tried using those, and they kind of just weren't sharp enough, so they ended up bludgeoning it. And then I went and bought some real chisels, but the damage had already been done. So lesson learned, just spend the money, because oh man, who knows, the thing might not have came off anyway though, because it seems pretty on there. But anyway, I basically used the chisels, cut this off, right? Cut this off that was holding the wire inside of it, bent the other part back, and then I twisted this around. And now what I'm going to do with the new wire is tunnel it up through here, and then I tested this wire, this bolt right here, make sure I could get it out and we weren't going to have the same issue. So I'm just going to put the new one. The new ones come with their own mounting points, so I'm basically going to put the new mounting point basically on that bolt. You see it. I'm going to put it on that bolt right there, and then have it tunnel up through here just to make sure it stays away from the belt. So that's basically the update. That's the update. Now we're hacking away at the last remaining bolt of the actual sensor that's all the way down there. We think we can get it off, but we might end up needing to take out the water pump off to put everything back on, because you really can't see jack of shit, and you do have to align everything. So we'll see though. Hopefully, I would like for us not to, but we might. So we'll get back to you a little bit. Yeah, just in case. All right, y'all. Well, we're elbow deep You kind of can't see it right now because we haven't unbolted it again, but we already unbolted everything. So, oh my God, that's my freaking. Well, okay, don't pay attention to that. Okay, but that goes inside the transmission. It should not be outside. But we've had strong winds today. But my throttle body is in there, in the bag, and also my transmission fluids, right? You know, obviously in the pan. We basically have gone through the pan, taken out my throttle body to get to the overdrive solenoid, because that's like the last thing we can think of that the issue could be on this truck. And when we took it out, it did look burnt, so I believe that is our issue. But you guys will see, because I'm obviously going to do another drive. I might record some of this, but I'm not going to record a whole bunch of it because it's going to get messy. So I don't want to mess up the camera. It's going to have to sit on the ground. So as soon as it gets too messy, you know, I'm obviously going to put the camera up so it doesn't get messed up. It's expensive as camera. But so see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna set this up. We're gonna get going. It's getting kind of late, so gotta get start hacking away before it gets too dark. Alright, what's up guys? We are back again because problem didn't get fixed. Long story short, before going into everything, figured out it's the PCM. So I got one ordered. Found one for a pretty decent price. I mean, still was hundreds of dollars, but you know, still, you know, cheaper than the other ones I was seeing. So we're about to throw that in, get that, hopefully get this problem solved, because as you know, fucking Odin is the daily, and I have been, dude, it's been a chore getting to work and everything, and when I'm not at work I'm just stuck in the house. Hate it. So gotta get this thing going. Got truck nationals tomorrow. Now I won't be making it tomorrow to truck nationals, but I'm gonna try to make it Saturday. Tomorrow I have to go do some things, so I'm most likely not gonna make it unless I go down that night, but I'll probably just go Saturday. So yeah, let's hurry up and get this done. We're gonna arrange and fix some things, not fix, but we're gonna adjust some other things, because last time when me and my buddy did this, off camera, we were messing around with the voltmeter and everything, because we thought that, you know, well, I found out that, you know, there's the little adapter underneath for the TPS. So you know, I tested my TPS, I put another one in, that wasn't the problem. And then so I was like, oh, maybe it's the, you know, the adapter. I watched a few videos, you know, we were doing the volt adjustment and everything, and yada yada yada. So I had messed around with my throttle linkage, and I don't like where it's at. It's a little sticky. I don't like where it's at, so I'm going to put it back to where I had it before. And yeah, then we're gonna hopefully everything's good to go, and we're going to go on an hour drive to really give this thing a test, because Carlisle is 3 hours away. So I'm going to go on at least an hour drive today. hour drive tomorrow, that'll be at least 2 right there. And if it does good, then I would say we fixed it. But let's get to it. Okay, I got y'all in the best position I possibly can get in. Kind of started a little bit already. I switched out my TPS because I threw my other truck's TPS in. I already did the adjustment on my throttle linkage. Now we're just trying to get this off. Apparently this is a long as heck screw. Or a bolt. Whatever. Good thing is there's not many places for it to fall. Out with the old and in with the, oh shit, in with the motherfucking new cool. Okay, I ain't gonna show y'all this process. We'll just skip over to the test drive, or I might skip over to the voltmeter if we have to do that.